Okay. Hey, everybody. All right. So we're wrapping up April. This is our last team call for April. And like I mentioned just a second to you guys, I have a PowerPoint. Don't be afraid of that. For you guys, just for a visual chart to see all of the resources and how so many leaders on this team are coming together to make sure that we have what is needed for a team to expand and grow and boom. Now, I'm going to ask a question first. What's the number one thing that I say that is needed as far as a rank? I'll give you a hint. It's a rank. What's the number one thing you need on a team, rank-wise, to grow? Does anybody want to try and answer that? You can answer it in a chat. You can answer it out loud. What's the number one rank? Silvers. Sarah Spencer got it. She wins the non-existent prize for tonight. Way to go. That's right. Silvers. I believe we have a new silver on the call tonight. Do we? Is Alana on this call? There she is. Alana, you went silver today. I saw it. Way to go. Way to go. I'm super proud of you. That's so exciting. I love that. Congratulations. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. Well, we're going to talk about 5 things that's needed in a team to grow. So this is where I'm going to screen share with you guys really quickly. Okay. Can you guys see that? Shake your head, give me a thumbs up, say yes. Can y'all see that PowerPoint? Okay, Slim Jim Leader Overview. You guys are my leaders, and this is kind of our mode of operations, for lack of a better word, to ensure growth. So there's 5 things that are needed for any team to grow. And you really need all 5 of them to grow, guys. Trust me, I've been around the block a time or two. I've been with Plexus now going on 6.5, almost 6.5 years. Wow, time flies. And I've seen, a team have a couple of these. And no matter what, category they have, 1 or 2 or 4 or 5 or whatever it is, if they don't have all 5, that team is never truly in momentum. And so back in January, I started really thinking of what our team needed to simplify. We've always been a team that's growing. We've always had recruitment. We always have people pushing. But how can we get into that lightning speed momentum so each of you guys are seeing growth every single month in your business? Every single month, you guys, your pay is increasing. You're feeling awesome. You're feeling confident. Your teammates are growing and ranking up. How can we gain that? And these are the 5 things that we need to simplify and streamline for us. So the first one's activity. Okay, does anybody want to guess or give me some examples of what activity might be like? It's a lot of people doing a little bit, but what are some examples of activity in a team? You can type it in the chat or shout it out. Types of activity. Anybody? Am I missing the chat? Maybe I can't see the chat because I'm screen sharing. Okay, so activity is messaging, posting, doing your IPAs, right? Number 2 is recruitment. That one's fairly obvious. It's helping friends to close an order. So recruitment, in my opinion, is people trying a 3-day sample. Obviously, people joining. That is important for a team to have. Number 3 is training. And that's what I'm excited to share a little bit more on with you guys tonight too, is consistent training for the new person. We have our team calls. We have, our sub-team coaching calls that you and I do. But really, what are we doing for our newbies to get them to silver quickly? That's one thing we're going to talk about. 4 is retention, adding value so that people stick around. It's great if you can recruit everybody, but if they don't stick around, what's the point, right? So you've got to have retention. And 5 is FOMO. FOMO stands for fear of missing out. It's where there's fun, people stay. And so I want to talk to you guys about all the resources you guys have that I want to make sure you guys understand so that you can plug your people in. Okay, so let me move this out of the way because I can't see it. Okay, so here's a graph for you guys. Can you guys see that okay? a little bit? Okay, so the first thing is activity. Back in January, when I was thinking about all of this stuff, I wanted to make sure that we had these layers of support for you. So the first thing in activity is our IPA challenges. Raise your hand if you know what our IPA challenges are. Exactly. They are found in Slim Jims, and you can count on them every first and third week of the month. Every first week and every third week inside of Slim Jims is our IPA challenges. I personally write these for you guys, and there's usually about 3 or 4 steps that you do each day for 4 days, just 4 days. So it's 8 days total of the month. It should take you maybe 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes a day to do. So that's 20 to 30 minutes a day over 8 days in the month to make sure that we are staying active at a bare minimum. Guys, if you guys are not plugging yourself and your teams into these IPA challenges, I highly recommend you to do it. Those that are recruiting, those that are seeing monthly point increases, those that are helping the most people, they are plugging into this IPA challenge. And I write this, and it's the content creation. So there's a reason why I wrote who and what you'll see a little bit further. Something new that we're starting in May, friends, is anybody who completes both IPA challenges will get to be a part of our team recognition at the end of the month. So your face, your name is going to be part of leadership on Slim Jims. It will be highlighted and recognized. So this is important for your team to see you doing it and obviously getting your team into it. So this is something we've already had. This is not new. We took back in January, I was like, okay, we need to implement things in layers because if you just throw something at everybody, it's really hard to manage. And so I implemented the IPA, and then I also implemented the recruitment piece. That's our 3-day challenge every other week. That's the second and fourth week of the month, okay? The second and fourth week of the month, we have 3-day challenges for the beauty and the body boxes, right? I have had some amazing volunteers because I'm only one human being and I can't physically do it all. I wish I could, but I can't. And so I've had some amazing human beings and leaders on our team to step up. So Sarah Spencer, Amanda Berenger, Brandy Dunford, and Sarah Juneman will be helping lead and admin this for our team. So thank you guys so very much so that I can focus on some other things for our team. So again, back in January, we've had these IPAs and we've had these 3-day challenges, nothing new. Well, right when I was going to implement our training for our newbies, COVID-19 hit and everybody's world was turned upside down and it was not a good time to try and implement a new system. So I waited a little bit and have spoken with some other leaders, and we're excited to share what you heard about me talking in the live today of Slim Jims, and that is our sharing in 5. So raise your hand if you remember hearing me talk about silver and 7. Y'all remember seeing that on the team page every once in a while, silver and 7? So basically, I wrote this content, and it's 20 minutes of work over 7 days that teaches our newbies what to post, how to message, how to follow up. In theory, you're teaching your team how to go silver and how to work their business. This specific page is now sharing in 5. So we've condensed it to a Monday through Friday because silver and 7 sounds pretty, but it's really easy for newbies to stop working on Saturday and Sundays because it's a weekend, right? So if we can shorten it and do it a Monday through Friday, that works really well. And we have 5 videos that will be supporting your newbies. So the idea here is all of us will be a part of this page. And we can, of course, take part in it. It's excellent stuff. It's IPAs basically for beginners. So maybe if you're wanting to jump back in. But also, when you have somebody that is 1% interested in sharing, you better get excited about sharing in 5 with them. You better plug them in. You better support them, love on them. Hey, girl, this is day 1. How's it coming? Right? This is how we are going to train our newbies to go silver. How do I know this works? This is the silver and 7 content, and those who did the silver and 7 content went silver on average between a 14 and 30-day window. So people were going silver, which means 3 people were being added, those that were completing this content. This is the same content, just condensed over 5 days. It works, right? It works. So when is this going to happen? The first Monday of each month. You can count on it. Just like the IPAs are the first and third week, the 3-day challenges are the second and fourth week. Sharing in 5 in this new page that's strictly for sharing in 5 will be the first Monday of every month, that Monday through Friday. And I've got certain admins to help me with that. It'll be myself, Sarah Hinton, Amy Grimmett, Jenny Snell, Megan Lester. We'll be working on that for you guys. It will be posts, and there will be some possible prizes or recognition going along with that. Okay, so this is a new piece. This is a new layer for you guys. So some of you may be going, well, you know, I understand, Tara, that silver is everything. I understand that if I could just help a lot of people do a little bit and go silver, my business would boom, but I don't know how to get people to silver. This is it, friends. Plug them into this. If you can get them excited about helping 3 friends, right, getting a nice size bonus right now, it's $320, and make it nonchalant, friends. If somebody wants to go silver, that doesn't mean that they are starting a brand new business. They're just simply getting a bonus for referrals, right? So take that pressure off of you. If you walk into this hesitant or fearful that they're going to say no, or that nobody's going to work this business with you, or nobody wants to, do you think that there will be people if you are hesitant and fearful about it? Probably not, right? So if you lean in confidently and excited and saying, this is what most people do because it gets free bonuses in your hands, or not free bonuses, cash bonuses in your hands. This is simple. You don't have to do this all the time, but this is a great way to get your products paid for, and it's super stinking easy. Let me help you do it. This is a cultural thing on our team. We should be seeing silver promotions in our team every single month at 20, 30, 40, because I know that there are people that need that bonus, and there are people that need our products. Lean in to help serve in those areas where there is a need. And Plexus serves 2 different needs there. Okay, so that's sharing in 5. All right, that is new, a new layer that you can count on the first Monday of every month. Aside from that, also is our monthly team calls. And you're going to see our upcoming calendar here in a minute, so you can screenshot it. Of course, I'll post it for May. But I want you guys to see the overall picture, because I think sometimes it's hard to see that overall picture of what the team is doing, so that you guys know the support that you have. We have our every other Monday team calls, and then our 249 calls. I really want you guys to participate in those 249 calls if you qualify for them. Those are really important. The last calls that we've had, not many people have shown up, so I really want you guys to utilize that. A 249 call is anyone who has points between 0 and 249. If you have 0 to 249 points in your back office, this is a call for you. It's with me and you. We coach and we train to get you beyond senior gold. Okay, that's our 249 calls, and those are every other week as well. All right. The fourth piece is retention. This is new. Sarah Hinton made a great post today introducing our health and happiness connection page. This is nothing you have to do, friends. This is an added layer of support for your wholesalers and your customers. So we've used Slim Jims as a majority page for anybody, but let's be real. Slim Jims is mainly a business page where we talk a lot about the business, rank ups, training, all that sorts of stuff. We're keeping that page the same. We're going to be hyper-focused on getting each of your faces that I see ranked up. Raise your hand if you want to rank up. Raise it high. Let me see. Seem excited about it, friends, because it's happening. Okay? That's our goal in Slim Jims. Okay? We are ranking up. If you're with me, we're ranking up. Okay? But what about those folks that join for just the products and they really, really, truly are not even interested in the business remotely? How do they get added value? How do we ensure that we're circling back with them, we're checking on them, we're keeping up with their health journey? That's what this page is for. It's for your customers. Yes, retail and preferred customers. It's also for your wholesale ambassadors. It could be for your business building ambassadors too, who want that health connection. All right, so this is just an added layer of value. And this is the health and happiness connection page. All right. There's several different admins here. A lot of Sarah Hinton's team, which is amazing. They're going to be helping. Hannah Pearson and Carly Carter and myself are also admins. But guess what? Anybody who is a part of our 249 calls, so 0 to 249 points, we want to invite you to step up and lead here. If you'd like to help post valuable content, which we will set up for you, we'd love to have your volunteer and support. And so what we'll do is we'll have a post a day every single month adding value. What kind of value? It might be a blueberry lean muffin recipe. It might be a way to keep track of your water. It might be an exercise tip. It might be something from corporate where it's a sale for customers or wholesale ambassadors to get hemp oil. It might be product knowledge, detox knowledge. So adding value to their health journey. And like I said, that will create monthly calendars of content, one post a day. But if you are in our 0 to 249 point group and want to volunteer to help with that, please let us know. We would love to have you a part of that. Love to have you a part of that. And then lastly is FOMO. So this is my favorite part. If you guys are familiar with Slim Jims back in like 6 years ago, y'all know I loved to do incentives and prizes and recognition. And then Plexus started doing their own prizes. And I was like, okay, we'll go with them. But Mama's been feeling like I need to spoil you too. And I want to, okay? So let me spoil you. So starting in May, we're going to be having different incentives for you guys. And next month is going to be really fun. It's do this, earn that. If you complete what the requirements are, you are going to win some freebies from me, and they're fun freebies. They're Plexus swag, fun freebies. Hats, beach towels, possibly some coolers. I've got to work out some fun stuff. Might be something different than that, but they're legitimate fun stuff, okay? And I've got some volunteers to help me with this. Another fun thing that we're doing, okay, this is going to be standing as well. Anybody who ranks up to Super Silver, okay, which is 10 people on their team. So, friends, maybe you've been with Plexus for a little while and you're back down to 5 points or 10 points. If you get back up to 50 points, this qualifies for you too. If you're going Super Silver for the first time, this qualifies for you too. For those that are beyond Super Silver and you want to earn this prize, then you need to personally add at least 7 newbies. And when you do that and you keep those points there, you will earn this prize as well. But this is team hats. So I've got these cute little hats and they will be branded with our Slim Jim logo. So you can wear it proudly. It'll say Slim Jims, Plexus. It's an earned thing that you get to have. Okay, so if you hit Super Silver, or if you help welcome 10 people to make up the difference of Super Silver, if you're beyond Super Silver, you're earning this hat. And this is something that just happens. So as our team continues to build, as business builders continue to be part of our team, then they're getting these cool team hats. And they're cute, trust me. I won't make anything that's not cute. All right. I see some chat groups. Let me see what's going on here. I just now see it. Oh, I love it. Okay, I see some positivity here. Yes. Oh, I love all these chats. I'm going to leave this open so I can see it. So do you see how all of this is flowing together? We've got our activity, which is our IPA. It's already in our Slim Jims. Raise your hand if you are choosing to do them in May. Do you promise to do the IPA challenges? And there's 2 a month in May. All right, I'm screenshotting this. I'm holding you to it. We're doing it together, right? We're doing it together. 2 is our 3-day challenges. That's for recruitment. Plugging in our folks to try Plexus, right? Or getting them just to say, yes, right off the bat, right? Who in here is going to commit to trying to get 3 new friends into 3-day challenges and 3 new ambassadors next month at a minimum? Who in here is going to challenge themselves to do that? I believe in each one of you. I see your faces. I know you can. I know you can. That's the recruitment piece. The training piece, like I said, if I go back a little bit, the training piece is this new sharing in 5. This is added. The other 2 we've already had. Sharing in 5 starts May 4th. Okay, I'll be posting that page soon for you guys to join. And that is where we're getting our newbies to silver. Right, Alana? New silver in the house? Yeah, girl. Yes, that's where that's going to be happening. And then retention is our health and happiness connection page, which is where our value is going to be poured into our team, right? This is where you want to be adding your wholesale customers or your preferred and retail customers. This is where we want to be putting them in so that they feel they're checked on and they're getting value. And last, our prizes. Okay, so real quick, this is what May looks like, okay? Now just take a second. I want you just to look at it. You are not required to be at everything first, okay? In fact, many of you will not be at everything. If you're at everything, you're in the wrong place. But I want you guys to see the overall process of our team. So the pink is our IPA challenges, the 1st and 3rd week of the month. The blue is our 3-day challenge, the 2nd and 4th week of the month. The green is our new sharing in 5, how to get newbies to silver. Right, that's going to be the 1st week of the month, and that should actually extend into Friday there. I see a little mistake I made. But that is going to be how we get our newbies to silver. We will leave that content up the entire month, and then we'll delete it on the 31st so that that first Monday of the next month, it's new and live. Okay, so let's say that you have somebody join May 21st and they want to go silver. You plug them into that group and you tag them on the different days of sharing in 5. And then you guys can see there's 4 calls that are circled in yellow, right? Team calls every other Monday at 8:30. And then if you qualify for our 249 call, 0 to 249 points in your back office, that's on every other Thursday. And then you guys, if you are part of this, the other calls here are my level ones and their downlines and their coaching calls. So everybody on this team should fall into one of these calls. In fact, many of these have been already taking place. So like Hinton, Sarah Hinton's team is every other Monday. Juneman's every other Tuesday. We've got Hannah Pearson, her team's every other Thursday. Amy Grimmett, we're adding that for Wednesday nights. We're still tentative on that time a little bit. Spencer's team is every other Sunday night. Daniel Pulley's team, anyone in that downline, is every other Tuesday night. So you guys can see how we're coaching, we're connecting. You can show up to what you want, show up to what you can, but these resources are in line to serve you. They are not there to look pretty. Just as pretty as this picture might look, it's not there to just look pretty, okay? And that's pretty for anybody not in the South. Okay? They're there to be used. They're resources to be used. Okay. Now, I want to open it up. Does anybody, any leaders on this call, I see all of your faces. Does anybody want to add anything to this? Like, explain why this sounds great or why you're excited about it. Or anybody have any questions? Anybody? Quiet. What about anybody who's already been doing the sharing in 5? Amy, Jenny, Amanda, do y'all have anything to add about sharing in 5, why you're excited about it, why it works? Sarah Hinton, do you want to talk any on the health and happiness connection page and what it's been doing for your team so far? Any questions about this?
Hey, yes, I can talk. I'm sorry, you guys. First of all, I just got out of the shower and I did not prepare well to be on this call because I will give you a really, really fast synopsis. I got out of the shower to the front door of my house open and my children gone, and they were in the backyard with our neighbor who heard them screaming, "Mom, Dad," because they couldn't find us. I was in the shower. So I am like my body's shaking still. Like I'm not over it. The neighbor was super sweet, but we just moved here, so they don't really know us very well. I'm like, great. Like you guys think that I'm just like not watching my child. They're fine. They're right here. But it's one of those, I love you so much and I'm glad you're okay, but I'm going to beat your ass.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get help. So anyways, I'm okay, but that's why I look like this and I'm not well prepared. But Tara had asked me to talk and I want to share this with you guys. So I'm really excited about the Health and Happiness Connection page. This is actually something that my team and I had started using at the beginning of 2020. And I brought it to Tara's attention and kind of shared it with her and kind of our heart behind it, our thought about it. And she was just like, this is great. And I love that about our team because iron sharpens iron and we all have different ideas and things that we do and we kind of ebb and flow and we work together. And she was like, do you think that this is something that we could bring to the whole team? And I was like, yeah, because the more people that are in it and the more people that we're blessing with this, the stronger our team is going to be and the more community people get. And so here was my heart behind the idea of this group is our team pages historically tend to be very business focused, but we add all ambassadors to them. It's been like that since I joined Plexus almost 5 years ago. It's just always been very heavily on the come on, we're all leaders on here. Y'all understand this. You're trying to work smarter, not harder. So you're trying to disseminate a lot of business information to a lot of people in one place so that you can have your hands in a lot of things and multitask and whatnot. The problem that I had identified in my own team with that is that when you're posting about the business stuff, but you add all ambassadors to your business pages, those that are not there for the business, who truly are just there for the health journey, probably get turned off and they mute that page or they, can you not hear my husband being really, really loud? Hold on. Y'all give me 2.
Joys of family life, right?
He's on the phone with his best friend who he never gets to talk to. He's like, did you hear about that gun? Blah, blah, blah. He's a super country boy. He's really loud and passionate. So anyways, so I had just found that I kind of got this vibe that people who were added to the page, like it was like we gave them a shout out and we welcomed them, and yeah, that was probably great. But then beyond that, they were really probably muting things or ignoring things because it wasn't always for them. And periodically, is it for somebody? Sure. Well, let's be real. We weren't like giving them extra value in that page. It was like I used to tell people, I'm going to add you to my team page. It's a place for support. You can ask questions. If I were a new ambassador, but I wasn't interested in the business, I would never have asked a question in there because I would have been like, all these people are all they talk about is the business. You know what I mean? And believe it or not, I actually reached out to Abby Kappa. If anybody knows who Abby Kappa is, she's a diamond in Plexus. She's on a completely different team, not in our upline or downline or whatever. But I asked her about this because I was feeling a wrestling in my spirit for about the end of last year. And I said, I don't know how to do this. How do you do this? Because she has a podcast and she was talking about some things in this kind of drive and connected. And so I reached out to her and she said, you know what, Sarah, we have a team page or a team chat or what, she's like, we've got our business, the way we run our business, whatever she said. But then she said, we have an extra page that is only for wholesale ambassadors and customers. And it is not about the business. We don't post about the business. Maybe 1%, we might drop the hint. Other than that, it is added value. If you want to be in the know about social media in Facebook or Instagram or whatever, if you are working an online business, if you're an entrepreneur, a solopreneur, a woman in online business, a network marketer, whatever, added value is where it's at. People don't care how much you know till they know how much you care. What are you giving them for free? What are you not charging them for, but just enhancing their life and their experience? They need that. Believe it or not, people can crave community and Plexus and they don't have to work the business, but the accountability piece is so important. And we preach that. Accountability, find 3 people to come do this with you, go silver, get your products paid for, get some accountability, but we're not offering extra accountability. And I think honestly, we probably more than we know even lose people because they think they're going to get this support and this encouragement. And unless you're doing a real good job, and I know everyone can probably say there have been times in their business where they haven't done a good job of following up and checking in and supporting those people. Like we need a place where we meet these people where they're at, and it's not always about the business. And so that was the problem that I was trying to solve in creating this group. But think about it, you guys. If all of us add our wholesale ambassadors and our customers to this group, and I make a post, and maybe it's just a testimony post, like maybe it's a testimony post about, I made one today that was about migraines. And somebody on any one of y'all's team is like, oh, well, I don't know this girl, but I guess my migraines have kind of gone down since I started the triplex. I'm gonna keep going. If she had success, and the conversation never even happened, there's no interchange, but that's still a touch. That's still a touch that we've made in her life and in her journey. Or maybe Sarah Juneman makes a post, and Meredith's girl sees it and goes, oh, you know what? Juneman said that this has really helped her with her whatever, and it relates. Like, your people may not even know each other, but it's just that unity, that community, that added value that we're just giving people. I could go on and on. Y'all know me, if you know me well enough, I preach. So anyways, I'll stop. But this is really a very simple thing. Like, this does not have to be hard at all. And I'll even tell you all this. Abby Kappa told me, Sarah, there are days where that page isn't very active. And then there are some seasons where it's really active. There's no pressure here. It's just a place where we can come together as leaders. And I mean, literally every one of you could make one post a month. Value to everyone's needs. It's working smarter, not harder. And it's serving our community well and being there for them, and not just signing them up and moving on to the next sign up. You know what I mean? It's a place where we can plug them in and love on them, and they can feel like they're a part of this team. And you know what? We cannot make, or we can do it where we don't make any posts about the business. And I guarantee you, the second these people start having these successes, and they realize that they're not alone and that they love what's going on in this team, you're still going to have people message you going, remember that silver thing you told me about? Like, how does that work? Because they're going to go, these people actually care. And they're not just asking me to buy some product from them when I'm a white line. Like, they're actually adding value to my life and my health journey. And I just think that's what we're called to do. I think we're called to serve these people better. And I think this is one way we can do it. So anyways, I'm good.
I love that. I foresee what's going to happen from this page when we utilize it, because the content, I mean, it's already got great content from Sarah Hinton and her girls. They've done a fantastic job already. So I'm so thankful that you guys are opening it up to everyone. But what I foresee happening is we have wholesalers or customers pop in there, and then one of us, like Amanda, you might get a message from one of your girls going, hey, I really love Plexus, and I was talking to my friend about it, and I know that we have such great support. So how do I share with her Plexus, right? So maybe you've never talked to her necessarily about the business, but she might go, you know what? I'm getting value from this page. I'm learning a lot from this page. It's about what I need in that moment, which is health, right? Health journey tips. And then they naturally want to share, because what do women in particular, no offense to any men out there, but what do women tend to do when they like something? They open their mouth and talk about it. So this is going to be an added value for sure there. So yes, thank you, Sarah, for talking about that. The Sharing in 5, you're going to hear from Amy and Sarah again tomorrow, live in the team page about Sharing in 5. But I don't know, Amy, Jenny, Amanda, do y'all want to say anything? A little thing? Oh, Jenny says she can't talk. Okay, so I'll read it to you guys. Can't talk, getting friendly to sleep. Sharing in 5 is amazing. She's been doing this with her team. This is now going to be the 3rd month. But it's like having someone to hold your hand, getting your friends to share and hit silver. In fact, her team has some of the most silvers that our entire team has, and I believe it's contributed to what they're doing in Sharing in 5 here. But she says it's like getting your friends to share and hit silver. Teamwork makes the dream work and shows the community vibe of this group. And that in itself is so contagious. It's so true. Only other thing I'd encourage is the key to success is consistency. Stay consistent with the flow of the month. It takes more than 1 month to see momentum. That's very true, and a really good tip. So can you guys kind of see
I couldn't say it better myself.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, Jenny's always good with words.
She hit the nail on the head.
That's it. And so we're going to be adding that for you guys. If you're new, welcome. We're going to be adding that for you guys in a more standing fashion. So it'll be happening every first Monday, but also for your newbies that join. If they're 1% interested, say, hey girl, let me plug you into this and see what you think. Let's walk it through. Try it for 5 days. Why not? Right? See where it goes. But this stuff works. So you guys, can you shake your heads if you kind of see the overarching overview of what the resources we have on our team to support activity, to support recruitment, to support training, to support retention and the value adds, and of course the fun. That is where we come together. So I don't know about you guys, but I know a few of you at least, I've had some one-on-one conversations. Mama is feeling ready to run in Plexus. Like I just have this like burning, I just feel like it's ready, it's right. People need what we have. They need, like there is a space out there where people have needs. And I can feel it in my heart that they need what we have. Whether it's health, whether it's financial stability, whether it's adult human interaction because they're sick and tired of their kids being quarantined, right? Like whatever it is, we have that and people are wanting it. So it is not good service if we keep our mouths shut. It is not good service if we are hesitant to share. It is not good service to others if we are fearful about what they may think. Friends, our offering is independent of their response. What does that mean? That means that we go out and share, and if they say no, that is independent of our passion. That doesn't have anything to do with our passion. We offered and they simply declined, but that doesn't mean that everyone's going to decline. We offer for that person who needs us. We offer for that person who's looking for us. We offer for that single mom needing the income. We offer for that man or woman that is so depressed and anxious all the time that they need a miracle. We offer for those people. I am ready to run in May. I've actually set a crazy goal for myself in May where I want to add 9 level 1s in May. Now, why do I do such a big goal in my head? Because if I start the month thinking I can change this many lives, I'm more apt to do it than not. If I walk into May going, well, we'll see who comes around, what do you think's going to happen? I mean, chance? I don't know, not much, right? I'm walking in with purpose. I'm walking in with passion. I'm walking in with resources. I'm walking in with a plan, and I invite y'all along. I have a goal for our team, and I want y'all to be behind me with this. My goal is to have the best month that we've had in 12 months in recruitment, because that is serving people. That is connecting people. That is filling their needs, right? Filling their needs. So May of 2020 is going to be Slim Jim's best month. I feel it. I know it. We have it in us. And so I invite you along. I love you guys so much. We can do this. Are y'all excited? We still have 4 days left of April. Y'all, Ryan Anderson, love him to pieces. He is our chief sales operator. What is his chief sales manager? I don't know. He's way up there. But he is so much fun and he gives such great advice. And he said earlier today, what would it look like in your business if you worked your business the next few days that we have left in April like your life depended on it? Whose life would you change because of that? What would change in your business because of that? It's very simple to go, April's over with. I'll just move on to May and let the next 3 days pass. Friends, let me tell you something. I've been with this for 6.5 years. The biggest mountains are moved the last 2 to 3 days of the month. Trust me on that. So who is in it to work like your life depends on it in April? And it's not for self-serving purposes, guys. It is for how can I fill other people's needs? How can I go love on them? How can I go find that hole and fill it with Plexus for those people? That is what we're going to do. We're going to have an incredible April. We're going to rock it out strong. And then May, we are running as a team. Because why? We are Slim Jims, right? Say it out loud. I know a lot of you guys are muted, but say it. We are Slim Jims.
We are
Yes.
strangers.
I love it. I love it. I love you guys. I'm so proud of you guys. I know it's been a hard transition with COVID and quarantine, but I've seen you show up. I've seen you love. I've seen you connect. And y'all are so special to me. Have an awesome evening. Let's rock out April and run in May. Bye, guys.
Bye.